Hey everybody! Welcome back to the most sporadic YouTube channel probably on the planet. It's been almost 6 months since I made anything on this channel, since I didn't really have anything that I wanted to talk about. But I finally have a couple of things that have been kind of on my mind and that I wanted to talk about. Today I wanted to talk about visibility. Now, visibility is a pretty broad topic, but I wanted to narrow in on visibility as a person. I've always struggled with this feeling of invisibility my entire life, whether that be in friendships, relationships, or personal achievements. Ever since I was a kid, I always felt like everything I've done gets overshadowed by the achievements of my peers. I've always kind of felt like no matter what I'm doing, that it's just not quite enough. That even if I work my hardest and I am successful, that it won't matter and I still won't be seen for who I am. I think, as vain as it may sound, that I started YouTube in general because I just wanted to be seen. I really wanted not necessarily adoration or anything of the sort, but acknowledgement. Acknowledgement that I can do the things that I set out to do and that I am enough as myself without having anyone else coming to bat for me or overshadowing my own achievements. And I think the sad thing is that so many people, myself included, are stuck in this trap of comparing accomplishments to one another or trying to one-up another, when it's completely okay to celebrate each other's feats with the same level of magnitude. Because no matter what you accomplish, it doesn't make it any less valuable because someone else did something that you might think takes more work. We live in a time where everyone is so interconnected that it's almost done a full circle and we aren't connected at all anymore. I think the ease of access to information and connection has driven us apart from each other and made us more envious and competitive. I tend to constantly be excessively hard on myself and stress myself out, thinking to myself that there's so much more I could do, so much more work I could get done in a day, so many more people I could reach and make laugh if I just worked a little bit harder. I forget to tell myself that it's okay to take a breather, that it's completely okay to pause and rest. And I think it all comes back to visibility. I think my entire life, I've just wanted people to see me and acknowledge me, when in reality, the first person that you should be worrying about seeing you is yourself. This is something that I've been working on for a while now, and I really wanted to share my thoughts on the matter. I think that this is an issue that affects a lot of people. Maybe even someone watching this video right now. It's a really hard place to get yourself out of. And I find that once you crawl to even where you thought you wanted to be, the goalposts tend to move. I think it's a never-ending struggle of validation and recognition that can never truly be sated. I think you have to learn to be happy in the moment. And I think you need to look at yourself first. There's someone in there that you might not even recognize. You might be so focused on projecting your own persona to others that you neglect to acknowledge your own presence yourself. And in reality, there are people that see you. There are people that acknowledge you already. And there are people that are proud of your accomplishments. I think we just can't recognize it sometimes. this is part of the reason why I tend to say things in my YouTube videos. I tell my audience that I'm proud of them, that they've been doing great things, and that you deserve to be proud of yourself as well. Because a lot of people don't get that from anybody. There's a lot of isolation in today's day and age. Whether that be self-inflicted or a product of bad experiences. I try my best to make every single person who watches anything I make feel seen. Because I know exactly what it feels like to feel completely invisible. I'm sorry that this is a bit of a short one, but if you have any questions or advice you'd like to be shared on this channel, please use the email in the description to send a request. I'll be back sooner than you know, because it's never really a goodbye, as people are always with us, because they're in our hearts and in our memory. Be proud of yourself.